We've seen 2 months of really serious efforts in containing the spread of the coronavirus in the country, and yet we're yet to see a drop in the number of new cases of coronavirus. It almost seems futile at this point. Do you think this will ever go away?
Yeah, definitely. Like many other pandemic that occurred in the past, viral infection, they come and over time they go, they disappear. And what I want us to understand is that initially we started with about 4 testing sites. Now we have increased the number of testing sites. That has equally given opportunity for more people to be tested. More people are being tested, and out of this we are having more cases. But if you look at it relatively, globally, you compare what Nigeria is doing with other countries, you see that we are really doing well.
Is COVID-19 truly ahead of the kind of national response it is getting, as was said at the Presidential Task Force briefing today?
Again?
Is COVID-19 truly ahead of the kind of national response it is getting, as indicated by the Presidential Task Force?
Yeah, we have to look at it from a different perspective. COVID-19 is a new disease. Everybody is trying to understand how it is. A lot of studies are ongoing. And what you can only do is to look at it. Whichever way it comes, you have to attack it. And I must tell you, there's no other way to do it other than the measures that have been put on ground. That is the viral infections, which is highly infectious, and we have to look at it from that angle. So many conditions, so many guidelines have been given on how to stay away from it. Yes, they are doing their best, but we individuals also, we have a lot to do to help to contain the infection.
And Nigeria plans to enter a new phase at the end of this second round of the lockdown and the restrictions. There are indications emerging that reopening the economy might be a necessary decision to slow the impending recession. But with the increasing number of cases, Dr. Ntandon, would you advise we go ahead into the next phase of reopening the economy?
Yes, eventually, between 75% and 80% of the population may be infected. Let's look at it from this way. We have about 5 classifications of this infection. Several will come out asymptomatic. Some will have the mild infection. Some will have the moderate. Some will have the severe. And another classification of those people that will come with critical infection. A virus like this, when it comes, people tend to begin to develop some immunity. And this is protective, especially when we are dealing with one strain. And when the people with mild infection or people who are completely asymptomatic are infected, the likelihood of getting infected again is very rare in a viral infection. So when you have what to describe as herd immunity, a situation where a very large percentage of the population are transiently infected without developing the disease, it has a protective way in that people can now come out, because in the past, so many pandemics occurred in the past. Those diseases are still on, but they are no longer killing as they killed during the time they came. So over time, COVID-19 is no longer to be a new infection any longer, because so many people, we have some level of immunity which we really protect them from developing the infection. So we have to balance it. People, we have to continue with measures that have been provided by the government, self-isolation, using face masks, social distancing, and all these measures, when put together, we have a very fantastic way of protecting the population.
Dr. Godwin Ntandom, Chief Epidemiologist of the Federation, thank you again for joining us on the News at 10.